Hey everyone, welcome to my stream tonight. I am Monday Olives, and you're here at Monday Olives on YouTube, where I stream every Wednesday and Saturday night starting at 7 p.m. ET. I know I started a little late today, but that is okay. I also probably have some double audio coming through. I'm gonna fix that right now. Sorry about that. Okay, now that that's fixed, let me just reiterate, I stream here every Wednesday and Saturday night, and what I am doing basically is I will be creating LEGO Fortnite centered content with music and story. It's going to be story driven. It's going to be short stories, and I'm going to do it from start to finish, all live during these streams. We'll be creating everything. In fact, tonight we will be setting up OBS. I'm going to I'm definitely going to be playing LEGO Fortnite, setting up the staging area for the content itself for the project for the last 45 minutes to an hour of the stream tonight. And before I get started on telling you what else I'm going to be doing in the stream, I want to just talk about a couple things about the project overall. First of all, I will be crafting a branding guide and discussing how every element of the brand guide works. And the reason we'll be doing this for this content project is because it'll help everything stay cohesive together, so that when we create the first piece of content and we create the fifth piece of content, it'll feel like the same project. We'll be creating a format for how the content itself, the short form content itself, will be working, and we will also create things like a logo for the project. And tonight we'll actually be naming the project, which I'll get to in a second. And there will be other things I'll be doing live during these streams. So I'll be using things like Canva and Adobe tools like Illustrator and Reason 13 for audio editing, and I will also be using like CapCut possibly for video editing and other Adobe tools for video editing and things of that nature. And I'll be doing all of this live so you can see how I create the LEGO Fortnite centered content from start to finish. So tonight we're going to be naming the project, which I will go over very shortly. I'm going to create some assets for this stream itself. We'll be creating a starting soon screen. The one that I used tonight was just very, very generic and very basic. We will also be working on a stream starting animation. However, I'm going to do that in another stream because we need like the logo and the name first. We're going to create a be right back screen and an end screen, as well as, if we have enough time, I'm going to create a 1-second stinger animation in Canva. And basically what that is just when, as you can see in the OBS I have open here, when I switch scenes, so right now it says stream starting soon, and then I go back to new, it'll just trigger that animation real quick, and you can kind of put some like branding elements or some relief in between the scenes so that there is like a different flow, or however you want to do it. It's good for a lot of different things. And then after that, we're going to be actually setting up all the assets we create tonight, and it won't take long. And I will be streaming a little longer than normal tonight just because I started the stream a little late. So we'll definitely be setting up OBS using the assets we create in Canva. And then after that, I'm going to be playing LEGO Fortnite for 45 minutes to an hour, working on the staging area for the content itself. Because the content is LEGO Fortnite centered, and I'm using LEGO Fortnite to tell the stories, for like to get the visuals for the stories, for the characters and things of that nature, I need to have one little central hub, which a couple streams ago, I found an area and we started working on the hub. And tonight we're just going to work on it more for 45 minutes to an hour to roll out the stream. And I can happily interact with people and do all that fun stuff. So the next thing I will be doing then is, I guess we can get right on to the naming process. Yeah, so the project itself needs a name. And for this, I'm going to go ahead and open up Canva and we'll just create a design. I'm going to create a whiteboard, an empty, just a regular big empty whiteboard. And I will add a text element. I'll keep it subheading. Normally I would do it in a much smaller text for what I'm about to do. However, because I want to make sure that you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and keep it as subheading for this. And then I'm just going to copy some notes I have that I thought about for naming the project ahead of time, and we'll paste it here. So there's a lot of things that I want to keep in mind while naming the project, the overall project itself. First thing is, with my experience in media design and other areas like that, I know it's important to keep like names that are going to be used over and over and over again, because this essentially will be like the logo for the project. So it's important to keep it short and impactful. So I'm thinking like 4 words or less. Honestly, 4 words is a lot. However, for me, because normally with my own personal stuff, I try to use like 1 or 2 words most, but that's just for my own personal stuff. There's many reasons why you could want to or need to do more than 2 to 4 words. Absolutely. The second thing we need to keep in mind while coming up with a name is, I want to emphasize the creative process, because this isn't just playing LEGO Fortnite. There is a lot of playing LEGO Fortnite Odyssey in this. However, it's much more than just playing LEGO Fortnite. It's also actually like creating the content from ideation to the final product. And it's the journey of making it. So I want to make sure the name emphasizes the creative process, but also because it is centered around LEGO Fortnite Odyssey, I also want to make sure to use one word that can indirectly relate to Legos. So I definitely think bricks is kind of what I want to put in there, but like we could use the word build. We could also come up with some other words. The next thing we want to keep in mind is, I know it's like a little annoying to always have to like think about things in terms of SEO friendly terms, but it is really helpful if you're in a position where you can add one word that is like a searchable term related to exactly what you're doing. So one of the words in the name should be easily searchable and relevant to content creation. So something like storytelling or Odyssey or studio or Forge, something of that nature. Probably not Forge, Chronicles maybe, possibly. I kind of like storytelling maybe. I'm not exactly sure. We'll come to it when we get there. The next thing to keep in mind while we're naming this is we need to maintain a sleek and professional tone. That's my choice, my personal choice for this project. I want it to be like minimal, sleek, and professional, but like I'm gonna actually change this right now. I'm gonna change this to semi-professional, and here's why. I myself am not a professional. I have a lot of skills, and part of this journey is going to be me learning and growing these skills. So I want it to have a semi-professional tone, but also I'm not a professional. I am a every person creator when it comes to the content that I work on and do. I have a lot of skills, but I'm a master of none. And hopefully through this journey together, we can share and grow together, and it'll be awesome. Now, the last thing to keep in mind while we're coming up with a name for the project is to ensure that it's unique. So basically just a quick YouTube and Google search to make sure that the name isn't already like widely used and associated with something like completely different that we would conflict with. We want to avoid that because it's not good. There's a lot of reasons why it's good to avoid that situation. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly open up my chat and see what's going on, and then we'll get started on the actual naming of it. Okay. All right. Looks like we got a couple people watching. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to comment. I can't stress this enough that I'd like this to be as collaborative as possible, in the sense of, if you are watching and you have a really good idea, or you think I'm doing something wrong, or you have advice, I highly encourage you to comment. Let me know your thoughts. I will certainly consider everything I see in a timely manner. I will apologize in advance. My setup's a little hectic right now, but tonight part of what we're doing is going to be working on the setup. So in the future, it will be a much better setup. Okay, so let's jump right into the naming process. Okay, so I want 2 to 4 words. I'm probably going to use bricks or build. Bricks, build, storytelling. I like storytelling a lot. Chronicles kind of could replace the storytelling though. And I want to also include an element of probably the word olives, because my YouTube handle is Monday Olives, and it would be nice to kind of have an association to that as well. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go ahead and add another subheading, and I'll make this 50 for now. And I'm just going to write the word olives. I'm going to go ahead and alt and drag this, alt click and drag to create a second instance of it. And I'm going to write the word storytelling. And just so you know, I have horrible spelling and grammar. So it is very possible. So I need to make sure that I'm constantly spell checking things, because I just am awful with grammar. And I can tell you, having worked with other creatives, it's important to be able to make sure they can understand what you're saying. So it's always good to spell check if you are someone like myself who struggles with spelling and grammar and things of that nature. So we have storytelling, olive storytelling. No, I don't like storytelling. I'm actually going to replace that with chronicles. It is going to be what I envision overall for the project is it's going to be very like 2-minute, 3-minute long storied videos with a little bit of music, a little bit of incorporation of other elements, and a lot of LEGO Fortnite gameplay. And what I'm thinking is Chronicles works pretty well because it's like an anthology. It's a bunch of short stories. They're not necessarily tied together, although they could subtly be tied together in ways I'm thinking, which could be really cool. But it's not going to be like a whole like tied together. Here's the start, here's the middle. It's going to be each thing is a self-contained story from start to finish that is the same format, the same style, same type of things, but different stories. So I like the word chronicles a lot. Olives I like a lot. How do I want to reference Lego? So, okay, so I could use the word Lego itself. Let's just see how that would kind of look. And I'll do all caps for that. No, I don't want to be yeah, we'll do all caps for that. I'm actually going to do everything in all caps. Yes, I spelled that right. Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. I gotta just check every time. Lego Olives Chronicle. This is a lot of letters, though, so maybe I don't want to use Chronicles. Let me think here. Oh, I have an idea. Instead of storytelling, stories. Something like that. Okay, okay, okay. Story is also stories would also probably be a good SEO friendly term. So STORY. I just got to make sure I spelled that right. Ooh, is it IES or Y? Yeah, it's I. Okay, cool. Stories. Olives, Lego stories. I mean, I'm okay with keeping it 3 words. And also, this could be kind of tentative for now in the sense of as soon as we make a logo for this, it's set in stone. But anytime before we actually design a logo for this project, we can just keep it this for now. So all I'm going to do, because we're not really going to design we're not going to design a logo tonight, but I do want to make it look kind of like decent-ish. And eventually we will have a brand guide, but we don't have a brand guide yet. So we're going to keep things very, very, very minimal. I have grown to like a certain yellow. Oh, you know what? No, I don't want to do that. We're going to do a green, but I'm going to make it more easier to see. Hi, Lavanda. Ooh, tails. Ooh, tails. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. So Lavanda says, how about Journey or Tails? And I have to say, I really, really like the idea of Tails. So we're going to do that. Let's also make this a better green. I don't like this green. Let's kind of go for something like this. I don't think this is really a green, but, you know, good enough. This is good. Tails. Oh, and I wanted all caps. Yeah, yes. And then we're going to do Olives, Lego Tails. What else do I want to do here? Oh, we definitely want to change the font. This font itself is not the best. But quickly, before I do that, I wanted to start the stream and say this earlier. I totally forgot to say it, but happy International Women's Day to everybody out there. I think it's a cool holiday, and I just wanted to say, you know, happy International Women's Day. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back to the name, and we will say Olives. Oh, we want to work on the font. So Canva does have a decent amount of fonts, and I kind of like this one a lot. Yes, definitely. What I did before I started this project was I like created a bunch of projects. I created a bunch of logos, and then I realized I just don't have the time to do it all. So I bunched it all down into this one project. And when I was creating the logos for all the other projects, I used this font, which is Lilitol 1. I'm probably butchering the name, but that's going to be the font for the olives part of the word plate, and then Lego and Tails will be different fonts, which we will figure that out now. So what I'm thinking is I probably want a font that has a serif on it. So because the other font is sans serif, and I'd like to create a little bit of contrast between the two parts of the word plate. So I will go ahead. Let's check out Laurel. That has it's commonly used. I don't like it for this just because the line weights are not even, and I'm kind of thinking I want more of an even line weight, like X height and things of that nature. So let's see. Can I search by sans? Oh, DM sans. No, that sans serif. That's not what I want. I want serif. Let's see here. I'll come up to the thing and I'll just write serif in. Ooh, yeah, this is good. This is interesting. Nope, definitely not for this, but I like that. It's a little too thin. Ooh, I kind of like this. So the lines are not even, and I definitely want it a more even line weight. But I really kind of like this. I need it to be more even. Because the thing is, you want the different typefaces to contrast each other, so you want there to be differences, but also you need to make sure there's some things similar between the fonts so that they're still cohesive enough. It's all about learning how to balance the differences versus the similarities to create a cohesive and a very contrast effect, which is what I am trying to do. So we'll open the font back up, come back here. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Does this have a bold? It doesn't. Does it need a bold though? Okay, so they're 50. Right now they're sized at 50, but I think I want to increase the size of the Breeze serif for typeface to match a little more with the olives. Is that a little too? I think that's too much. Yeah, that's too much. Maybe 56. Yeah. Okay, so definitely like the typefaces. We're also going to swap the color around. Olives is going to be green. The other part of the name is going to be black for now, but at some point in the very, very, very near future, I am definitely going to be, we will be creating a color palette and applying it to the word plate. So it's mostly tentative right now. But we do need a basic word plate for some of the components that we're going to create in Canva tonight for the stream itself. However, we did pretty much name it. So we have a pretty solid tentative name for the project for now. Olives Lego Tales. I think I like that a lot for now. And then as soon as we start designing the logo for the project, then we have to make sure the name is exactly what we want it to be, because then it's going to be set in stone. Because once it's launched, I don't want to rebrand it. I just want to float. So there's a lot involved. So then what I'm going to do is create a new thing in Canva. We need some. I'm going to do a thumbnail size. YouTube thumbnail 1280 by 720. I mean, yeah, that's fine because it'll scale right. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna create some of the backgrounds for the stream itself. Now that we have the name. Lavanda says, do you need in olives? What do you mean by that? like in Olive's Lego Tales, or do you mean, what exactly do you mean? But in the meantime, I will go back to here real quick, and we need tonight, I need to go over to my notes. I took notes. We're doing great with time. We got plenty of time because I want to actually play Lego Fortnite tonight, but we're going to play it for a little bit, for an hour, and I got plenty of time. So let me open up my notes real quick. Okay, we have the name. So the first thing we're going to do is create a starting soon screen. Cool. All right. I'll come back here. What I really like about Canva is they have all these like pre-built designs, and what's really also amazing about all these pre-built designs is you can kind of like edit every aspect of the stream. I'm still, Lavonda says, I guess not because you don't have it in your name. I'm so sorry, but I'm still having trouble what you mean. But for now, I'm going to leave Olives in because it's in Monday Olives, which is the YouTube name. So anyway, back to the Canva. What I really like about it is you can go open up the design tab, and it gives you a bunch of like pre-built designs. And what's even cooler about this is the fact that you can take you can pick a design and edit every aspect of it. So you can start with a pre-made design, and then you can tailor it to exactly what you need. And I also want to bring up the brand guide one more time, because at some point, what we're creating tonight for the stream is going to slightly be adjusted in the future based off of what we do for the brand guide, because everything's got to be consistent and cohesive. So keep that in mind, that these will slightly change over time, but we're just going to make what we can use for now. And then maybe in the next 2 or 3 streams from now, we'll actually have a brand guide. We'll have a logo designed and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go here. We want a starting soon live stream. There's a lot of good ones already. Even though we don't have the brand guide, I still want to think in terms like of what I'm thinking for the brand guide itself. So what I'm thinking is I want it very minimal and sleek. So I don't want anything crazy. Like this would be kind of, it's really cool, but it would be kind of crazy for what I'm trying to do. So we will choose something different. We have to go back. Stream starting soon. This could be interesting because I could put my picture here. I could swap out the background for a Lego Fortnite background. Swap out the fonts. Yeah, why don't we play around with this one? Okay. So, I just need 1 second, guys, and we will get right started. We will get started right away. Okay, so what I want to do is I should have some things uploaded already. I do. Excellent. I'm just going to drag my picture. Another thing I'm going to do, I'll most likely do this off screen, but I might stream it. I haven't fully decided yet, is that I might stream myself getting new pictures, because everything about my YouTube page needs to be updated. The graphics, this photo is awful. It's not awful, but it's not a great photo that I want to use for everything. So I'm going to use it tonight, but it will eventually get swapped out. And also, I'm going to drink some water because it's important to stay hydrated while you're working on all your stuff. And I also realized my filter wasn't over my mic, and now it is, so this should be a little better for you guys on the audio. Okay, so I have my picture in here. The first thing I want to do is remove the background. And then later on, I'm going to come back to it, mess with the contrast and some of the other stuff to make sure all the assets are working together cohesively and good. Then I need to see if I have some actual LEGO Fortnite stuff. Yes, this is actually perfect. Okay, this is the screen. When I started streaming like 6 months ago, I was streaming every day for a week or two just to like feel everything out and get a feel for it. That was the skin I was using in LEGO Fortnite, and this is one of the original LEGO Fortnite boat bases I made. So what I need to do is we need to crop this big time because I don't want the skin in it. So we're going to see if I can make this look okay. Kind of want the boat in the center. Oh, don't want the helmet. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hard and tricky, but I think I can do this. I'll bring it in a little on the sides. Perfect. And then I'm going to kind of see if this scales okay to the background. It might not scale properly. Yeah, that doesn't really... Oh, that's an awful... No, okay. We're not using that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to log into LEGO Fortnite real quick, and I'm going to get a screenshot. Unless... Do I have anything else? What is this? No, that's cool, but no. Don't want to use that. Oh, this one's... Yes. Okay. I want to flip this. I think this one will work much better because it doesn't have a skin in it. I want to kind of edit it. We're going to add a filter to it. Let's see here. Nope. No. Ooh, I kind of like that, but I kind of want it more red. Yeah, darkest and red. Or... that could be interesting. Ooh, here's a little combination of both. I like that one a lot. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay, so I like that filter. We're going to make this the whole background, and then I want to push this back to basically replace the background, just like that. So now we have our background. I'm going to position this here more with that. I want to change out the fonts real quick. For my name, we want the one that starts with an L. Oh, why is it not here? 1 second, I got this. We'll just pull these. I'm gonna bring these in here real quick. I will paste them. Now I have my fonts and the colors, which also, we're gonna make these white instead of black for now. Just for now, though. Kind of put them over here, out of the way. Make sure they're the right sizes. They are. I'm also gonna go ahead and lift them a little bit, drop them to 20. Lift is like it's not a drop shadow at all, but it's like kind of it just gives more depth to it. And I usually do this to most of the copy on Canva, depending on the situation. Lift 20. Okay. And then I'm just gonna like put these words over here. We don't need them in any order. We'll arrange them in a second. And then this is going to be the starting soon screen. So we do want stream in it, but we want to change the types. Okay, so we're going to change this type to Brie Serif. Here it is, Brie Serif. Open this again. Change the stream to Brie. Change that one to Brie. This one needs to be the same as the olives. Lego Tales. Okay, so now that we have the fonts, I want to go ahead and lift these as well. I'm also going to change the sizes. You know what? We'll change the sizes in a bit. Let me go ahead and add a lift to these while I'm thinking about it. And so the stream starting soon screen is going to take a little longer to make than the other screens. But once we get this screen done, we pretty much copy paste and then just swap the information around. It's super fast and easy. So add a lift here, add a lift here. Make sure it's at 20. Come here, add a lift, make sure it's at 20. I also want to go ahead and change this color to white. And this one to what? No, not white. That one can definitely be black. This one also, this one can be white. I'm just gonna straight up get rid of this element. I don't like it. Actually, nope, bring it back in. Because if I keep these in here, it'll actually, yeah, it'll create, but I want it to be bigger. It needs to go the full length of the word. And then I'm gonna have to crop it, yeah, so I can get it the right size. I messed up. Cancel. Sometimes it's a little tricky to crop things in Canva depending on what the element you're trying to crop is. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Okay. All right, let's see if we can work with this size, though. Yeah, I think we can work with the size. But I want a little room between that and that and that. So we got to lift these three up. Do I want to justify it all the way to the left? Or do I want to center it to the starting soon? Let's center it, because we'll keep it all centered. Okay. Then I need to bring this down a little bit. And then I'm going to group these two elements, and then I'm going to select these. I'm going to go to, I'm going to right click and hit Align Elements, Center. So now they're all centered, aligned to each other. And then we need to change this to Monday Olives. We'll expand it so it's one line instead of two. Ooh, it's a little long for this. I'll have to make this bigger too. Which I don't really like, but it's okay for now. I can do something with it later, possibly. We're also going to have to swap these colors out. So first off, let's make the colors... You know what? I don't even like those elements on the side. And I'm also going to get rid of the X's, because there's a lot of motifs going on. Now, motifs in design are good when you have repetitive little things going on, but there were like 3 motifs which is a lot for me, for what I am envisioning for this. There's definitely times where a lot of motifs is totally fine and totally good. Let's kind of play around with the positioning. I like that it's over me, so we'll keep that there, but we'll bring this here. And then I'm going to go to the Elements tab. Another really cool thing about Canva is it has an Elements tab. And if you're not planning to copyright or trademark anything you're designing in Canva, you can just slap on an element onto a design, and it makes things easy and fast. And I will do that for this because this is just a screen in my stream, starting soon screen, so I'm not going to be like trademarking or copywriting it anytime soon. And if it ever came to that, I would just create my own element. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and use the Pro Graphic. We'll shrink this down. I'm just going to put it here for now. So I'm going to duplicate the page because we're getting close. Not quite there, but I'm going to copy these and get rid of them because we don't need it on this page. And then I'm going to paste it here so I have it for the next part. Okay, so we have stream starting soon. Monday Olives. Now there's a lot of negative space up here. I don't like the layout. We gotta kind of change the layout a bit. Let's see if... put this more off to the side. In fact, I kind of want it there because my arms are cut off anyway. And then we're gonna bring this. Actually gonna cheat here. I didn't realize it until just now, but my arms are cut off in this. So if I kind of make this element big like that and pop this here, and we're gonna say date. Oh, no, we'll put tonight's date, which is Saturday, March 8th. So Saturday, March 8th, 7 p.m. ET. Perfect. And then basically every time I do a stream, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this file up, change the date, and swap it out real quick. You know what I'm saying? So we'll be good to go. Same with the some of the other pages will have similar things going on as well. So now we have that there. Let's kind of center this and this. Let's kind of center that with the element down here. Yeah. And then I like to put my live thingies in the corner, and I want it to be sticking out as long as like to here. So like that. And then this is too similar of a shape, so I don't really want that near it. Maybe we can put one under here because that'll break up this negative space a little bit. Also, yes, there is one hiding underneath that I have to grab real quick. We'll move that out. I'm actually going to copy this, and then I'm going to Control Z because I don't feel like wasting time on trying to figure out exactly where the position was. And then I'll just paste that element back into it, and bam, I have it without spending all that extra time adjusting. And then we want this. Yeah, because if I do this, I can like push these out a little bit. Maybe here. Get this one going off of me a little bit like that. And then I can take these two, make sure they're centered to each other. Position. Oh, I can't. Let's see. Try that again. Center. Okay, there we go. And now I can kind of, we'll just group this temporarily, and I will align to page, center, align to page, middle. Nope, I don't like that. I want to push it up. And I don't actually like it being centered either. I think it would be better if we centered it to this text actually. So I'm gonna do this. We'll adjust this a little bit. the live stream, maybe I should have this up here. Yeah, and then what we can do is just kind of replace that with this element. That way we still have that feel, but the live is not just kind of like off on its own. I want to make sure there's a similar amount of negative space between the two elements. And then I think what I should have did a little earlier, but I'll do now, so I want to mess around with the sizing. So I like to do mostly even numbers, and I like to avoid decimals. It just I know we're not really doing web design right now, but if you ever do web design, it's a lot easier to work with even numbers and avoid decimals. It's just, so I like to keep my designs even like that. And then I want this to be a similar size, but they're the different font. And this typeface for Monday Olives is going to be bigger than Brie Serif when Brie Serif is at the same size. So I will start at 30, but as you can see, it's a little too small. So we're just gonna knock it up maybe to 32. I think 32 works. I'm gonna go ahead and space it right. Yes. Yes. Okay, do I have lifts on everything? Just making sure. Just kind of even out this stuff a little bit. I won't spend too much time with these elements. You know what? I want it to alternate a little bit. So we're actually going to switch those two out. So that way the color alternates a little bit too. And then we got to switch the color after we do the sizing. I'm going to do the same for the sizing for this as well. We want these two to be a similar size. And they're the different font as well. So we're going to set this to maybe 66. Get the spacing. That's, I like the size, but I'm afraid of what's going to happen with this box. Oh, that's actually not bad. Okay, yeah, we can work with this. Okay. Oh, that's a, ooh, Lavonda just said add your character so it will be recognizable. Yes, that is a great thing to point out. So I need to go to my uploads real quick, and we need to add my Monday Olives, which, by the way, everyone, if you didn't know this, I am a part of the Council of Bricks Discord, and I have a channel in the Council of Bricks Discord where you can come and join me, and there's a lot of other content creators that center around LEGO Fortnite who are also members of the Council of Bricks. I won't name any names just because I can't, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to basically name all the cool people like the Long Time Lounge and Syria 26 Syria and Orion Caesar and Orion Caesar, and I don't want to name people like Bricks and Battles and you know, there's a lot, there's quite a few creators that have channels there, and I won't go through their names, so you don't have to worry about that. But anyway, let's get back to the design itself. Oh, the link to the Discord, by the way, is in the description for this stream. So if you want to join the Council of Bricks Discord, the link you can find in the stream, and I highly encourage it. There's a huge community there that love LEGO Fortnite and love making content and playing with each other, LEGO Fortnite and all sorts of other stuff. So let's get back to the design real quick. 66 is good for the starting soon segment. We're gonna make this 66, but it's Brie Serif, so it's not gonna quite be, it's just like a little off. So let's make it to 68, and that's better. That's much better. And now we can kind of recenter everything. I'll just go ahead and I'll click this and this and this and this and this, and we'll go to align elements, center, perfect. I think that's a good size. I'd like, yeah, we need to push this up a little. No. This actually, let's try to give it the same space as from there to there. And then we'll do the same for the top part, for the live. Which, why does the live not look centered? I don't think the live is centered. Or it's, you know what, I bet it's the stream part. Yeah. Something's not right. Oh, I know what's going on. It's not the right size. Let's try that again. Collect all these. Right click, align elements, center. Perfect. Yeah, I still want to push that up a little. Okay. And then we also want to incorporate this somehow, which I do think that my image is going to conflict a little too much to use both. So I'll get rid of my image and we'll plop this in, and I'm going to go ahead and send it back. We'll probably have to do it a couple times. I normally use the key binding, but I kind of want to show you guys what I'm doing, so I'll use the actual menu. We can oh, I can't flip it, because if I flip it, it's okay. We're going to have to slightly readjust this. So we're going to group this for now. And I'm just going to pop that up here. And then we're going to take all of these elements and we're going to readjust to here. Kind of like this, but I got to move this real quick. And then I can pull it back up. Oops. Did not mean to move that asset. We'll move this here. I don't want that all the way to the edge. We want it like here-ish. And then we can take this group, switch it out here. Ooh, I like this. I think we're gonna have to make this a little smaller because the Council of Bricks part is a little too big. Maybe we'll even make it just stay in this little area. No, I kind of... Yeah, we can do this, but let's kind of... What I will do is I will bring this up just a little bit, center it a little bit with it. We'll grab that and then we can place it here. And I'm going to grab this. We're going to have to redo all of these little things. So I'll just put them here for now. Now we got plenty of space for this. So I'm going to center this. We'll center that. We'll center this. Ooh, yeah, okay. This has to come down just a little bit. Yeah, like that. A little over. Perfect. Maybe I should make this a gradient, which I believe if I go here and I select gradient, I can do that. We'll just leave it that color for now, and we'll go like that, except I think I want to do it like this. That way it kind of, yeah. Center this again. I'm gonna align these real quick. Oops, I messed that up. 1, 2. Align elements. I don't want them in the mid. Well, it's okay because I can just, yeah, okay, that's perfect. Okay. I think I have to raise that a little bit. And then I will adjust these just a little more. I'm going to temporarily group those. I'm going to select all of these. Oh, actually, before I do, no, we don't want to select the back part. So we'll select all of these and we will align them again, center, and then I'm going to space evenly vertically like that. Perfect. Now we are cooking. Now we just got to rearrange these things. I'll kind of play around with them like that. Yeah, I like this. Now, really, so I want to see the filter I added to the background. It's called Astro. And we're going to select my avatar here. And I'm going to go to Edit. And we're going to go to Filter. And I'm just going to see what Astro looks like. Ooh, I like that a lot. But I don't like how much it escapes, so we're not going to do it all the way. We'll just do it a little bit. That'll help it blend in with the background more. And I'm also, we got to do the coloring. So we're going to go to the second page we made, and I want to get this coloring. I want to get the hex code. So I'll copy it, and then I can come back up here, and we basically just want to make these ones that color. And then I should be able to just do this and this. We can, I want to see what the black looks like. Yeah, let's do the black just because I don't want too many. Mute this, and we'll mute this. No, I did that one wrong. We gotta come in here and change this color and actually put the hex in. Perfect. Oh, and this one. Oh, let's see. I think I'm gonna make it like the others. Yeah. And I think we're actually going to have them all that way instead of having the contrast. But what I'll do is I'll have the two that are aiming the different way, and I'll get rid of that one and I'll replace these two. Maybe I'll get rid of this one and we'll just have this one like here. Yeah. Bring this up a little bit. I could spend a whole night playing around with these shapes. Okay. I'm gonna bring this out a little bit. Yeah, I gotta keep it there. What I am worried about is this 2 to the bottom, so I'm going to lock the background. And then I could just like pick everything up a little bit and center it. And I'm going to temporarily group it. And then we'll just align to page, center, align to page. It's already in the middle. Okay. I don't like this though. It needs to be readjusted. So we'll ungroup it. It's mostly this thing being too close to that. And also we can definitely change the colors of these to white. Let me try something. Nope. Nope, we'll go back. Okay. I'm actually gonna get rid of this background though. I don't like it. It's not helping. Put this up here. Give it a little more spacing. Oops, I keep messing up. Sorry, I will fix that. Okay. Needs a little bit more spacing. Then we can kind of put this here. And then what I'll do is we'll make this whole thing a little bigger. Oops. I thought it was grouped. It is not. Let me group it up real quick. Now if I make it bigger, it should scale right. I'm going to have to mess around with the fonts a little bit too. I don't really like this. Maybe if we make this all. And then we can just kind of yeah, I think I want to do this, but also we're just gonna get rid of this. It's way too much conflict. And we need to resize this because it's just too contrast. Well, not necessarily. I could put it here. Yeah, what if I did something like this? Sorry guys, it's not always this boring, but there is a lot of design where you just kind of gotta rework until it makes sense. We will get to LEGO Fortnite shortly. And then, but I want to make sure, yeah, so we'll do that and then I'll, perfect. I'm going to temporarily group that. This is group, this is group. We're going to align elements, middle. We're going to temporarily group it again. Align elements to page, middle. We'll ungroup everything. Put a couple of these here. This here. I'm going to delete this one because it's the wrong color. So we'll have it here, 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 and here. You know what? I honestly don't like those at all. We'll just get rid of it. It's just a starting soon screen. So this is definitely good enough for starting soon screen. But I want to do a couple things before we finish it out. We will go to our elements tab. I want a shape. I'll get rid of the live from here. I will go to shapes and I'm going to put a thing over everything. And I'm going to bring it to the front. And then I'm going to change the color to either white or black, most likely black. We're going to go to opacity. We're going to bring it down to like 10. And what this does is it just creates an extra little added layer of cohesion. Perfect. Okay, so this is our starting soon screen. I'm gonna go ahead and delete. I will copy these. We will delete this. And then we're gonna duplicate this page. And then what we can do is we need a be right back screen. This one's gonna be really fast and easy. We're just gonna pull the thing off. I'm actually just gonna get rid of this. We can keep this, but we'll bring it down maybe. I'll just leave it there for now. Be right back. And honestly, this one can be a little different. I think I'm just gonna center everything. And do it real quick and easy. Okay, bring this down a little bit, bring this down a little bit. Control, group it. And we will align to page. Oh, it's already at the center. Okay, cool. Then we'll ungroup it because I missed one of these things, so we'll get rid of it. I want to go back here and make sure it's not hidden somewhere. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, think we're good. Think we're good, think we're gravy. And then I can put this back over it, and this is gonna be the be right back page. And then we'll go ahead and duplicate this. And this will be starting soon. Wait, did we already do that? Stream starting soon. Be right back. We need the thank you for watching. So I'll just do this real quick. We can get rid of the live for this screen because I mean it's like the end of the stream. I don't need to promote that I'm streaming live at the end, you know. And we'll keep the date as well. Perfect. Now I want to create one more page, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a really basic, really simple, really quick stinger animation. Oh, I also gotta go up here real quick and bring this back. Make sure, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so we'll go here, and we're just gonna put the name of the stream will go here, but I want the other elements, so I believe I can just, yes, Olive's Tales Legos. But okay, this is easy. 1, 2, 3. I'm just splitting them up so they're all their own. Ah. Bring them together-ish. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Make sure it's the right size. Make sure these are the right fonts. Bree serif for these two bottom parts. Make sure they are the right size, 66. So these should be 68. Do they have lifts? Yes, I believe they do. So again, a lot of this stuff is just tentative for now. Hey, Lavanda, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so Lavanda says color the digits so they stand out and grab attention. I am planning to apply more color to these designs. It's just because I don't have a brand guide yet created. I'm trying to keep the color palette as minimal as possible. So that's why I'm going with mostly like white, black, and the one olive-ish green. It's not really olive green. It's a different shade of green. I don't know off the top of my head what it's called. Okay, so back to this design though. All right, so 868, 68, 66. And then I want it like a one continuous, yeah. Just gonna go in here and see if the space evenly will help. Yes, it will. Kind of. I'm gonna have to use the keyboard keys. Think that looks good. This can also be tidied up like much better later. It doesn't need to be like 100% perfect because I want to play Legos tonight still. So I don't want to spend a whole lot of time doing this right now. And we will go ahead and change this to the olive color. We'll change this text to... you know what? No, I would have to... I'll apply it later if I decide to do it. We can go back. Okay, so... Okay, so yeah, it's definitely got to be fixed in all of these. Which I'll do later. I'll do later because it's a little tedious. So, okay. Olives, Lego Tales, Monday Olives, Council of Bricks, perfect, perfect. Oh, we do not need the date for this one. We literally just need these. Bring this here. We'll group these and bring them down. Make sure it's centered. Make sure it is... No, that's good. Yeah, we want this centered, though. Aligned to page centered. And we want these centered, aligned to page... Oh, they already are. Okay, perfect. So now what we can do here... This is really cool. We're going to make a stinger animation real quick. It's just going to be a second. We'll hit the animate button up here on the toolbar. Okay, so I have just been pointed out that the thank you for watching is spelled wrong. So we're going to go back here real quick and fix that. I'm just going to go, I have a list up. And I'm going to go into the list real quick off the screen. And I'm just going to paste that in and we'll... Control V. For some reason, my spell check is not working. Amazing. That's okay, because I have a quick idea. I'll just do that. Oh my god, stop. Got it. Okay. All right. Paste it in there. Go here. Okay, that's the correct spelling. We'll come back here. Paste it in there. Make sure it's right. I'll click off of it. Click it again. Align to page, center. And then we'll bring this back over. And that is all set. Then we come back down here. We're going to click on this again. We're going to go ahead and hit animate. And we will just animate the page, maybe. Oh, yeah. This will be fast and easy. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. That's too slow. Okay, I kind of like that one. The speed's got to be all the way up, though. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then we got to go and change the time, the actual animation time itself, I believe. It's been a minute since I've done this. Okay, if I click off, I exit that. Now what? Oh, here we go. So I need to change it so that it's not 20 seconds, though. That's the problem. I gotta lock that part so it doesn't move during the animation. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna share just this last page. I'm gonna download it. It's gonna be an MP4 video. It's gonna be the current page. It's gonna be 1080p. And I think we're going to go into CapCut real quick. So we'll open CapCut. We will get to LEGO Fortnite in about 20 minutes, and I'll be playing for 45 minutes to an hour. I just want to do this real quick. So I'm going to save this to, we're going to go into everything else. Stream assets, we'll just save it here for now. Then I can close that out. We'll go to my desktop. We'll open everything else. We'll go into stream assets. And we will find the animation, which is right here. I'm going to see how long it is and what it gave me. Perfect. We need to speed this up and make it last 1 second, which I can do easily in CapCut. If it'll sign me in, which we will see shortly. Okay, perfect. So, no, I know how to use you. Stop. Go away. I've used you many times. Upload a file. Go into everything else. Stream assets. Select. Oh, not good. Okay, hold on. I gotta make some space in my library. Now let's retry it. This is not good. Come on. I'm gonna try it one more time because I did just delete something. Maybe, no, it's still. Okay, we're not gonna use CapCut. I'm gonna see if I got Creative Cloud installed. And that's loading up. Oh, this is so frustrating. CapCut would have been easier. In between streams, I'm going to make sure to clear CapCut out. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to try to use Canva because I don't think any of the programs are installed on this computer right now. So we're going to create a new one. It's going to be a... I'm looking for 12... you know what? This will be fine. 1920 by 1080 will be perfect if I can find it. Here we go. Okay, and we're just gonna literally copy everything, control copy, and we'll paste it into this one. And I had the background locked, so it's not gonna copy that. Let's actually like do that again. Nope, definitely wouldn't work. Control copy. Oh, I did the wrong thing. I need the background. There we go. And I need the top part right here. Perfect. These needs to be resized to like here, which is perfect. Put the screen on it. I gotta lock the screen. No. We'll keep it unlocked for now. I'll lock it after. But we're basically gonna hit this. We're gonna go to, we only want this to literally be 1 second. Okay. And we're gonna click this. Okay, it's already got something on it. So we want to click effects, animate. Here we go. We're gonna animate the page and we're gonna have it the chill one, right? No, that wasn't it. Needs to be real simple. Yeah, I think that'll work, but it's got to be faster. And then we can bring this back over and lock it. And then I can just... No. Okay. I tried to do a page animate, but it doesn't really, it's not really working, so we're going to get rid of that. It's okay because we can just animate the parts individually. So we'll go into... We're going to get rid of the page, remove all animation. So now nothing has an animation, and we're just going to do this real quick. We'll have it pan in. We'll have this one pan in. We'll have this one pan in. I want it to do on enter and exit. We'll have, honestly, we're just going to do a quick pan in for everything. It'll be the easiest, and do it on both. Make sure it's quick. Come back here, make sure I have that set right on both, make sure it's quick. Both quick. Well, actually, this shouldn't be as quick. It should be like a little slower. And then same with this one. It should be a little slower than the other one. And then this one should be a little slower than all three of those. And then for these two, we're going to group them. Then we're going to animate them. We're gonna do the same pan, and it can be slower than all of them, and it can be both. Perfect. Look at that. I want to make it 1.5 seconds though, instead of 1 second, just because it is a little fast. So let's try that. Perfect. Okay. So now what we do is oh, actually, also, I just realized something. We got to unlock the... Yeah. We got to make the background black. We don't want it to have that actual background. So I'm going to do that real quick. And I'm going to send it to the back. And then we should be able to lock that. And then I'm going to create another shape. We're going to send this one to the front. We're going to change the color to black. Change the opacity to like 10. And then what we have here when we hit play. Perfect. So now we can export that. And we have ourselves a stinger animation. It's gonna be so cool, guys. Like, just wait till we start plugging it in. We're almost ready to start plugging it in. We'll be plugging stuff in within like 3 minutes. I just gotta wait for it to download and download the other files, and we're good to go. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, it's almost done, almost done, almost done. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, we'll go into desktop, everything else, stream assets. We're gonna save it here for now. We're gonna call it stinger animation olive's tails. And then we'll go to this page and we're gonna download, I'm just gonna delete this part because I don't want to download an animation. So we'll go to share, download. We want all these to be PNGs, all 3 pages, download. Okay, now we can go to desktop, everything else, stream assets, and we will save this as Olive's Tails stream assets. And then we can finally go into OBS. Actually, before I do that, I have to go into here real quick. And I have to actually unzip it. Yeah, so we're gonna bring these out to the desktop real quick. And then come back in here, bring them into here. Oh, we gotta rename them. Just replace them. I'm not using those other ones anyway. It's okay. Okay, so what we can do is rename everything. Thank you. Stinger animation. We'll rename this one. Starting soon. And we'll rename this one. Be right back. And now I gotta fix that name because I messed it up. And now what I need to do is go into OBS. We'll actually open it up here. And then I'll just keep my assets open and over here. And we can start plugging everything in. So, as you can see, I have different scenes here. And we're going to need a new scene for everything that is a different screen. So, we'll create our Be Right Back scene. And we will create we need a thank you for watching screen. Or I'm just going to name it end. End scene. Put this below there. Starting soon can be up here. We'll rename this to mainstream. Starting soon, be right back, end credits, mainstream. Now we got to add the stinger animation. This is really cool. This is like so cool, guys. So basically what we do here is, I believe we go to scenes, we select stinger, and we go to the settings, the properties, and we're going to link it to the one we just made. And we link it to the file. And then, look at that. Whenever I switch the scene, it plays the stinger. That is so cool, isn't it? Like, it's so cool. Like, within 20 minutes, we made a stinger animation for our stream. That's so cool. All right, now let's go to setting up the other parts. So we're gonna start with the mainstream area. We're gonna need our camera. Oops, I'm in the wrong area. Sources. So we're gonna have a display area. But the only thing is, I can't really show you the display area, how to set it up properly, just because I'm currently streaming this display off of my other instance of OBS, which is how you guys are watching this right now. And then we're gonna need my video capture, which again, I don't think I can actually add this to here because it's currently being used in my other instance of OBS. So I'll have to make a short video showing how I set up the display and the video part. But we can add a couple elements of branding to this. So we would normally have our video capture. I'd have my camera in the corner here. And we're going to open Canva back up. Oh, you know what? Let's plug in all of the other scenes. So besides the mainstream. We'll go to starting soon. And I already have this image. So all I'm going to do is select it, go into properties, and I'm going to link to the new image. Now, since the new image has the date on it, what this means is every night before I stream, I'm going to have to come in here and swap the dates out and re-upload, link it. And I can do that. That's not a problem at all. But I just wanted to explain that so you kind of get an idea of the process. And then we'll go to the Be Right Back screen and we'll add an image and we'll browse to the Be Right Back, which is right here. And we're going to resize it to fit the screen. And then we will go to the end screen And we will do the same. Add an image, browse to the image, select the thank you for watching, and resize it to the stream so that now when the stream starts, you'll be stuck here with this screen. Eventually I'll add music, but I'm still trying to figure out how to not get copyright striked whenever I add any kind of music at all, even my own music. So I'm still trying to figure that out. That's for another stream, not tonight. But so this will be the first thing you see for the project. And then you'll go into the main screen, which will be much better than this. It's dull right now. I can't really show you setting up the camera or the display because it's already linked into my other instance of OBS, which is how you're watching this now. But then if I have to take a break in the middle of the stream, I can just hit that and then it'll be right back. Monday Olive, Saturday, March 8th, 7 p.m. ET. And then at the end of the stream, I can just go to here for a few minutes before the stream actually ends. Okay, so that is how I set up OBS. And that is how I create assets in Canva for OBS. Now, we are going to switch over to some LEGO Fortnite gameplay to wrap up tonight's stream for the next 45 minutes. I just got to pull it up. We'll hit play now. What we're going to be doing tonight in LEGO Fortnite is literally just continue working on the staging area for the future content that we'll be creating. It's going to be really cool. And then also off screen, I'm going to set up my Elgato Stream Deck. I did not have enough time to do it tonight. The assets took a little longer to create than I thought they would take, but it's not a big deal. We can figure it out in the future. So it'll be all good. And as soon as it's loaded, we'll hop right in there and get started on some LEGO Fortnite Odyssey, which I think we're getting an update soon. Let me just check that real quick. LEGO Fortnite Odyssey update. Blah, blah, blah. When is the next? Okay. I don't know when the next update is, but I hear we're getting one soon. I don't know anything about it, really, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm in the game. I'm going to claim all of these awesome items. We'll go... I'm going to select a world. Oh, my world, not share worlds. It is named Olives. Tentatively, which I will update it. I'll update it at some point before next stream to the proper Olives Tales. So let's log into the world. I'm pretty excited. Let's do this. Gonna build out some stuff and have some fun. And I'm gonna drink some water. Okay, so we are in the world. I have everything I need, I think. We need some gem tools because last stream, what we did was we expanded this area so we can build a storage platform, which is what this is. And there's going to be 2 rows of storage and they're going to be back to back. So it's technically going to be 4 rows of storage because they'll be back to back like this. So 1, 2, and they'll go all the way down here, and they're going to be gem chests, and it's going to be a really simple setup. It's going to be split up by rarity. So I'm going to need a ton of gem chests. And one thing we decided for this project is that we're going to keep it a survival world, which means I need to actually farm the materials to create everything. So let me see what I have. I have some green stuff. I need to find a cave. I need to go to a bus stop, because what we need to do is go... I believe the bus stop's over here. Yeah, okay. So we need to go to a desert biome, into a desert cave, so I can both farm metals, gems, and also blast core rollers. The rollers that give you the blast stuff. So I'm just going to kind of run past everything and ignore everything. Eventually in the future, I'm going to introduce some like small challenges here and there throughout the build parts of the stream where I'm actually working on the content itself, but I haven't fully figured out the details for that. So for the next like 3 or 4 streams, there probably won't be any extra challenges in the gameplay itself, but you can look forward to that in the future. But for now, we need to make it to that bus stop, which is what I'm doing. And also, it's a survival world, but it's got slightly easy settings. The enemy damage is set to low, and I keep my items in my inventory when I get respawned, but everything else is on. So I still have to eat. I still have to take care of enemies. I still have to use batteries when I'm using a vehicle. Everything is still a survivor world otherwise. Which, speaking of eating, I'm gonna wait just in case I lose health before I lose more eating, but I will have to eat soon. So we'll take care of that. But here's the bus stop. I don't think I want to go to Star Wars Island. That could be an easy way, but it also requires a little bit of pre-hand farming that I don't feel like doing. So we're gonna go back here, and right as I get out of the bus, right as I jump out of the bus, I'm gonna like do a circle, and I'm gonna like look for a desert biome and see if I can just like go get as close to that desert biome as possible. I'm also probably not gonna update my bed depending on how far away the desert biome is. Okay, so there's ice. Ooh, we might have to do a little exploring because I don't see any desert anywhere. Oh, I kind of see it in the distance. So we got to go this way. So I will go ahead. I probably will end up updating my bed because this is going to be a bit of a trek. And I don't know if I'm going to find a closer bus station. But that's okay because I can mostly... we can kind of set up like a secondary base near the mine. And then eventually I will add a bus station to it. And then we won't have to worry about it at all. Ooh, there's an interesting hill here that has some good amount of resources on it. I'm going to pretty much avoid most enemies for now. I don't really need to. There's a cave here, but I don't want the regular cave. I want the desert caves. So we're going to go past this cave. And just so you guys know, I'll be streaming for about another 30 minutes or so. My next stream will be Wednesday night at 7 p.m. ET. It will be the continuation of this project. Occasionally, I am going to have special streams sprinkled in that aren't my normal Wednesday or Saturday streaming days, and occasionally my normal Wednesday and Saturday streaming day might be a little special with a special guests. I plan on touring a lot of people's stuff again. Earlier this week on Wednesday, I toured Syria 26's a couple of her builds, and they were just absolutely stunning. I highly recommend you go check out her channel if you have a chance to, because it is just absolutely wonderful. Okay, so I'm not really seeing any deserts yet, but I have to say, I absolutely love this biome, this world seed, because this is just so cool. Like the mountains everywhere. Oop, there's a wolf. You know what? I am going to kill this one because I wouldn't mind some claws. And also it gives me an excuse to eat. So we'll eat some meat, get some hearts, and replenish some hunger. And then I will continue onwards. All right. Hopefully I don't get respawned before we find the desert biome. If we do, I'll probably come up with a different strategy just to not bore you having to run back and forth. In fact, you know what? I'm far enough away from the start that I'm going to go ahead and drop a bed anyway. And it's about to be nighttime, so I'm probably just going to sleep through the night real quick. Yeah, we'll do that. And then if I have enough materials, I'm just going to drop a marker. I'm pretty sure the bed like has a built-in marker, but I'm not like 100% sure, so we'll just have a marker just in case. So I will continue onwards. Again, I'm going to run past most of these enemies. Oh no, I might die. Nope, I got lucky. I forget that stamina is needed to glide in these areas. So I wouldn't be surprised if I accidentally respawn myself once or twice just by falling from the glider. Which I used to be, is when LEGO Fortnite, you used to not be able to change the settings in your world. And when they made it so you could turn flying on, for a very long time there, I would only play in worlds that had flying on. Not 100% sure why, I just was obsessed with it. Okay, we found ourselves a llama. I'm gonna go ahead and pet it, see if we can get some cool resources. Yeah, let's go. Holy crap, that is actually amazing. I just got a totem, guys, and frost shells, which will be very useful later. A bunch of grilled meat. Oh my god, this is incredible. I think I got this axe as well. Where'd the totem go, though? It said I got a totem. Oh, you know what? I don't think I actually picked up a totem. I unlocked the recipe for the totem. That's what's happening there. Okay, I'm gonna open my map up. Where am I? I'm here. So we're gonna put a thing there, and that's where we're gonna try to find a desert. Because I don't really see anything in front of me that would signify a desert is close by. So, on my way to a desert. Ooh, there's an interesting camp over there, but I really want to, like, get working on this base. I'm most likely, just so you all know, I'm probably going to keep playing tonight after I take a break from streaming. I don't think I'm going to stream it, but I won't work on any content on this world. I'm literally only going to be, like, farming resources and working on the staging area, because I do not want to have too many I don't want the LEGO Fortnite part of my streams to be focused on farming resources. I want it to be more focused on building beautiful sets to use for the LEGO stories, and then actually recording the content for the LEGO stories itself. And that's what I want to focus on. So I will do certain things like farming off screen, but anything that's related to the making of the actual content itself, I'm definitely going to stream live or make a video of me doing it. Either or. I am starting. Okay, that's promising because it looks like there's a silhouette of a desert up there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we've reached, we are almost there. I'm also passing up all these like awesome resources. I'm just gonna grab a couple corn. I don't need to grab a lot because I can make more later, but I should definitely grab a couple of like pumpkins and stuff too when I see them. Just so I have a good variety of vegetables and fruits that I can start growing at some point. Okay, I am going to lay another bed, and I also got to be careful because I see a brute on my telegraph. Okay, so now I'm locked here. Now remember, if I respawn, I have my loot. So it's not the biggest deal in the world if I accidentally die a couple times. I just don't want to bore you guys. So I'll try to avoid it, but it won't be the worst thing ever. Now that I'm here, I'll use the geysers on the ground. I'll get some stamina first. I'm also going to eat some cooked meat because it gives you hearts, extra hearts. And then I'll use the geysers to look for a cave. And what's cool about the biomes now is they increase the amount. Oh, here's a cave right here, so perfect. We'll have our first little cave base. So this base that we'll have here, it's gonna be really tiny. It's not gonna be as big as the staging area. It's going to be just an area for us to store resources, put a bus station. That's it. Nothing else. So maybe a workbench, you know. I'm probably going to need a couple chests at some point, which does mean I'm going to need a lumber mill. So we'll have a couple workstations here, but nothing major. And I'll get some wood, some planks going. Let's see what kind of wood I have. I'll deposit 60. That way I can build some basic chests. I'm going to build a bed. I don't really need like a fancy like house space here, but I could like kind of make a neat little area for myself. So I'll do that real quick. And we'll put, I love these in the Star Wars update, which was probably one of my favorite updates so far. Oh, I need plastoid to use those though. Okay, I can't use those. That's okay. I can make a really basic overhang thingy. Yeah. So we'll just plop this here, and then I'll grab some floor. This doesn't have to be like, this is nothing special. I'm just kind of making a little base type of thing. And just for some visual coolness, I'll add some more beams. That one's not even touching. All right, we're not gonna add one there because it's not even touching and whatever. This is fine, this is good enough. Okay, now we'll add a bed. A bed and maybe a fireplace. And a marker. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and add a village square because even though I'm not really planning on making this a village, it'll act as both a marker and it'll also keep enemies from spawning in close by. And we're going to name this Mining Camp 1. Keep it simple and sweet. Then I'm gonna build some little more for aesthetics, just a tad bit. Nothing crazy. We're just doing like another wall thing here, maybe. And I'll expand it out behind. We'll have to cut these down real quick. Ooh, I got some flexwood too out of that. That's not bad. Didn't even think of that. Okay, we'll smash this rock right here. Plop up some more wall. Get that going. Oh, I can't because of this. That's okay. We're going to take the 30. We'll cancel that job. I'm going to break this down real quick. And I'm going to finish building this little wall here. Perfect. Do I want to make it connect and have an entrance? Nah, we don't need to do a whole fancy thing. We'll just have little walled off sections. The town hall itself, the village square, which I placed over here, will actually prevent most enemies from spawning near. So it shouldn't really matter anyway. I'm going to go ahead and assign this to myself so I respawn right outside the cave if I get respawn. And we'll go ahead and sleep through the night just because I'm not really ready for skeleton enemies right now. Gonna need them at some point, but not right now. I'll go ahead and drop another workbench, but I'm going to do it like curved like this because it kind of looks cool. We'll make 30 more planks. Because that's how much I originally want it. And then I will make some chests. Where do I want to put the chests? Okay. I think what I want is... These are just temporary chests. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. They also move the locations of chests, which is driving me nuts because I keep going into the wrong area. But yeah, we'll do this. And this. And this. And this. And then I'll probably plop another one here. And if I need a second row of them, I'll do another one. But also, so now I can kind of like put my stuff in here. Because I'm going to have to be in the cave for a while. I'm going to put that on. We'll keep some food with me. I'll keep some wood in my inventory. I don't have any chill berries, I don't think. Which means I'm going to be hot in the cave. I'm going to have to constantly eat. But I have a good amount of food, so I should be mostly okay. We'll keep wood and stone just in case I need to climb or build any structures for safety. We'll drop this other stuff. Okay, I think I'm ready to go in the cave. I'll just go ahead and build that extra thing real quick before I go in. Drop that right here. All right, I think we're ready to do this. Just gonna eat up to full real quick. Grab a pickaxe. So what I want is I want to excuse me, what I want to do is find the exploding roller thingies, and I want ores, copper ore, and probably the blast stuff too. Oops, oops, not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. We'll eat some. There's gonna be a lot of eating in this dungeon, I can already tell. Ooh, obsidian. Eat up again. Farm some of this stuff. Bright core. I do want to get up there. So we're going to build some stairs. Let's see. Okay. They don't have to be perfect. I can jump, so I'm going to probably try to run. Actually, I think they'll chase you, so I'm just going to take these guys out. Eat up again. I'm not great at combat, so you might notice I am not good at it, but whatever. Oh no! Holy cow. Hopefully Peely's got this. We'll find out. Nope, I'm done. I kind of expected this to happen a couple times, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay because I keep all of my gear in my inventory, so I won't lose anything. So we're okay on that front. And then also, hey, Long Time Lounge, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for watching. I didn't see you there. I still have to set up chat notifications, which I'm gonna do before next stream. But anyway, let's get back into the game. Okay, so I respawned here. I'm trying to think. I did get some bright core. I need the blast core, though. I don't want to have to travel all the way back. Oh, hey, there's one blast core right there. You know what? I have an idea. I have a weird idea. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to see. Let me dump my inventory again. And I'm all right, guys, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to Leroy Jenkins this cave right now. I'm going to run back in there, run past everything until I find the exploders. So let's get back in this cave. I got this. I'm going to eat a piece of meat while I'm doing this. Get some extra health. We're looking for exploders. I am going to tag these real quick. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I lied. Okay, I can go down there and grab that chest if I wanted to easily. I'll grab this chest because no one's close by. Oops, run away, run away. I gotta eat some cooked meat. I'm not really sure how big this cave is. It looks kind of small right now, but they're like always deceptive. Ah ha ha! Blast core. I just need one more. I gotta eat some meat and then I'll jump through this lava. Yeah, this cave actually I don't think is that big. So that might be a problem, but we'll take care of it. It's not a big deal. Build a staircase real quick. Get up here. Get in this cave. Take everything. Break the chest down. I'll come over here and grab this stuff. And then I'll run around again looking for another blaster. I only need 3 blast cores to get my smelter. And I need the smelter so I can make metal tools so I can get gems. And we just need a ton of gems. I need so many gems. Because I'm going to need a lot of storage space for all the items, for all the various builds, for the content itself. Oops, wrong corner. Uh-oh. They're throwing stuff at me. You can't hit me. Ha-ha. Losers. Ah. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Okay, is this the entrance? Yes, that is the entrance. Is there any things that go to the sides? No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, this is not that great. This cave doesn't really look big. I'm probably missing something. There's probably like something somewhere. It does go up there. I could make... Yeah, let's do that real quick. Oh, I do believe skeletons will climb ladders now, so you're not safe on stairs. Yeah, that one's climbing right behind me. Grab this real quick. Ooh, another sword. That could actually be useful. Not gonna lie, we'll eat some meat. I'll break this chest down. Yeah, I'm not really sure if this is gonna be a good cave for us. But hold on a second. Stuff over there. We'll come over here and grab this chest. I don't see any breakable walls either. Oh, there's some copper. I don't know if the green can get... It can. Cool. So I'll grab some copper ore while I'm here. Cool. Now I'm gonna have to run away to eat some more meat. And I think we're gonna find the entrance. See if I can grab these. Probably won't be able to. We'll see though. There's actually over here. Yeah, there's a whole area over here that I didn't really check. Yeah. Now, oh, baby. This is exactly what we need. Why don't you guys come over here and explode over here? Yeah, baby. Let's go. Oh, that's so awesome. Maybe I can take out these remainder, because now that I have what I need, and an iron pickaxe, let's go. All right, now I have some breathing room and can kind of take my time. I am going to be wrapping the stream up soon, in maybe about 10-15 minutes. But I'm kind of enjoying this, so we'll see what happens. Okay. Now I need to just find the actual resources to mine. Which there's plenty in this cave. I did see plenty of stuff. Grab these chests real quick. I'm gonna eat some more meat to replenish my health. Okay, and then come over here. Here's the entrance again. So I'm going to reorientate myself. There should be copper. If I stay to the right, there should be an area that has copper in it. And now that we can also make the smelter and start making better tools and weapons, this dungeon just got a lot easier. So I'll be able to clear it out. No problem now. Yeah, this is interesting. Oh, here we go. Here's some copper. I was just about to say, I want to see if there's some easier copper up here real quick, though. Oh, look at that. This bad boy goes way in there. Okay. Okay, look. Yeah. Some spiders. Grab that silk. Be very useful later on, especially for balloons. Grab that stuff later. I'm looking for copper ore right now. That's why I'm kind of running past all this stuff. I have a stack of Obsidian already. I have a good amount of bright core too. I need to eat as well, so I'm gonna do that. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and respawn myself, but I need to find a couple more pieces of copper first. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So what I will do is go around and look over here. Looks like there's plenty of bright core over here, which is cool. I bet you there's like a wall or something here. A breakable wall or another part to the dungeon itself. Unless I'm like literally just going back, but I don't think I am. No, I am because yeah, copper was here. So here's some more copper. I'll grab that and then I can respawn myself. Oh, also, now that I think about it, I did get a iron pickaxe, so we'll use that too. Oops, I fell down. No big deal. See what we got going on over here. I think I'm gonna respawn myself. Unless that's the entrance, in which case I'll just go out the entrance. Perfect. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. And then I'm going to build a smelter. We'll get some stuff going. I need the blast core in my inventory, so... Oh, I had 3 anyway. What do we need for the smelter? We need granite slab and blast core. Perfect. Now I can make some copper bar with this, and I'll use the mahogany because I'm not partial on using mahogany for a lot of stuff anyway. All right, cool. So now we have a little mining station set up. We have our hub all the way across the map. Our main hub is going to be right here, which is next to Star Wars Island, the main island, and the Lost Isles. And in between streams, I'm going to do some more farming. I'm going to get some gem tools and create a lot of gem chests so that I can set up the storage area in the staging base for the LEGO Fortnite centered story-based content. Next stream, which will be Wednesday at 7 p.m. Here at Monday Olives on YouTube, I will be starting the process of designing the logo for the project itself. We'll do that in Canva. I'll do that live. And we will also be playing LEGO Fortnite. Hopefully by that time, I will have more of the staging area flushed out. And then we can actually build a set to be used for content next on Wednesday. Also, you can catch me every Tuesday night from 8 to 10 p.m. at the Long Tom Lounge here on YouTube, where I play Caverns and Colombo, with Long Tom as the Dungeon Master. There's Remy Lexington, who plays Musa, Sharon Kyrm, who plays Brock, and Spicy Plays, who plays the titular character, Spicy. So, thank you all so much for watching tonight. I really appreciate it. This is so awesome. I'm so glad we got a bunch of stuff done tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you next time.